Right, so the first exercise that we're going to do is very rudimentary, and you don't even need a guitar in your hands to do it. They're simply what I call hand flexes. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand, or if you're playing guitar left-handed and you're fretting the other way, basically your fretting hand, that's what I should probably say, and you're going to hold your fingers straight, stick them out so that you can really feel them stuck out, and then go into a fist. So out, fist, out, fist. Now what this is going to do is this is going to get the blood flowing to your hands, and it's going to develop the muscles that you need to make bar chords faster. So you're just going to do about 30 of these, or until your hand starts to really hurt. As you get better and stronger, you should be able to do about 50 without things hurting too much. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Little hand flicks. Okay, and then what you should just give it a little shake off and let the blood flow to your hand. So it really is like doing a workout. Okay, you should really think of bar chords like that, and these little hand flicks are no different. Okay, so next exercise, once you've done that, you're going to create a bar chord with your index finger, and you're going to put it on the 7th fret. Now, I like starting on the 7th fret for a very good reason, and that reason is it's a lot easier to press down the strings here, okay? What a lot of people do when they see a bar chord is they say, oh, it's an F, okay? This is actually the hardest place to make a bar chord here when you're a beginner. So just don't start here. We're going to work towards this. This is like our ultimate goal, to be able to make this. So take your index finger, place it on the 7th fret, remember, nice and close to the marker. Think about all the stuff we talked about in the positioning video previous. So place down your bar there. And then what I'd like you to do with your thumb or your plectrum, I'm just going to use my thumb today, is I'd like you to play each string and see if you can get them all ringing. If you can't, then bring the thumb round lower. That's normally the most important thing. And then after that, it's usually just a bit of brute force. Just press down a bit harder. Make sure your hand's not hooked, keeping everything straight. Everything we talked about in the positional video. That's what you're going to do to start with. Okay, check that that's cool. You're then going to play the thickest string on the 7, and then middle finger on the 8, whilst keeping the bar down. Okay, don't go, it's pointless. Throughout all of this, we're going to keep the bar down. Then 7, 9, 7, 10. Now you'll find 7, 10 by far the hardest, but persevere. Keep that hand anchored round. Once again, if you're gripping wrong, you're never going to be able to get 7, 10 whilst keeping the bar there. Let's just do that again. So bar down, 7, 8, 7, 9, 7, 10. We're then going to do the same on the next string down. So we're going to move our thumb down to the A string, and we're going to go 7, 8, 7, 9, 7, 10. And then you've guessed it, same on the next string. Next string. Okay, so you'll find the bottom strings particularly more challenging as you're going through, and the reason for that is because you're having to angle your muscles down. Now, this is very important. Don't worry if there's too much buzzing, okay? Buzzing or muted notes or just like, it doesn't matter, okay? These are exercises, they're not songs. They're not something you're going to go out and play and something you're going to use for enjoyment. These are going to be used for purely to get you to that next stage with bar chords. So please ignore buzzing, just do that first exercise and play that through. Next, you're going to move this down 1 fret. Okay, so now we're holding down 6 on all the strings. We're going to pick to check, see everything's okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. I'm going a little faster just so I can get through it. Oops. Okay, then move down to the 5th fret, same thing. 4th fret, same thing. Third fret, same thing. Second fret, starting to feel a bit harder down here, same thing. And you have to stretch further because the frets are larger here, so there'll be a bit more of a stretch. Notice how low my thumb is for that, okay? Copy this. And finally, first fret. And then the same thing. Okay? So, once you've done that, your hand should feel like a nice sort of ache in the middle of your hand, and you should feel actually a lot stronger in your wrist and your forearm by the end of that. Now, you could do that if you've got the stamina, it's not hurting too much, you could do that twice in a row. But the best thing to do is do it once after you've done your hand crunches, and then go and play a song for a little bit, come back and do it again. Okay? That's guitar, that's the bar chord exercise warm-up number 1.